has played George Michael again on Sports Chat with Neal and Wally.
Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize.
Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is Dog Days of Summer. Dog Days of Summer.
What is that?
Beat up Bulldog Johnny stole his
Belt.
and put it on.
Roll call.
A spidget.
A spidget.
Take up a night subway train. Hauling all the shots. You struck my lightning. Boy, that's a good
That's
one.
a good one, man.
That's a good one. That reminds me of Panama City Beach, man.
man.
In high school, man.
Panama City Beach.
Yeah, because, you know, you go to Miracle Strip and they always play round and round.
Oh,
And then a
yeah.
lot of times they let it play.
Just
They
let it play.
Let it go, and then you get You're in Love by Rat. So you always hear it. Anyway.
I'm working on a Miracle Strip paint now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Cool. It's going to be, man, I rode by there this weekend, just desolate.
I know.
Just
Isn't
nothing.
that crazy, man?
They bought that up and just cleared. They bought it up to do nothing. Closed it up to do nothing.
Unbelievable.
Welcome to the November 21st edition of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. We're so glad you chose to watch us tonight. And, man, we made it another week. And just like that, it's Thanksgiving week, man. And it's a lot to be thankful for. We personally got a big week planned at my house. Michelle's entire family is headed to town, man. It'd be the first time in several years that all her sisters and aunts and uncles and everybody be under the same roof, and the Porters are just ecstatic, and also the Armstrongs as well will be home. But just big Thanksgiving plans this year. What about you, man?
Daniel coming.
Daniel's coming. His
Right.
kids are already here.
Just make sure he's here Christmas Eve so we can do our annual Christmas golf.
All right, I'll tell you.
But it's on. No, we gotta head down to the beach, and Noah. We're gonna be a Noah site.
Noah's participating?
Noah's participating.
As a Lowry?
As a Lowry. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
And he's coming down, and
he wants to eat Thanksgiving lunch. That's what it is.
That's exactly. He'll probably leave afterwards.
As soon as he gets through eating, he's gone.
I got tickled at him last. I saw him at the ball
There'll
game.
be a band party somewhere, man. Sure.
I saw him at the football game, Troy football game last night, or yesterday afternoon, and he said, "Where are we playing golf at?" I said,
He wanted to play golf.
I said, "I got us a great course down there,
Signal
Hill."
It was wide open this weekend. Wasn't nobody hard to play in the beautiful weather.
Oh, it was beautiful. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and looking forward to it and stuff. And
that's cool, man. That
can't
sounds
wait.
good. That
Yeah.
sounds good. Everybody's excited about Thanksgiving. I know, man. I spent the weekend down there at our place, and man, the November weather is just great at the beach, man. And there's nothing. I don't like being down there hot and all sweaty and just burning up. It was November weather was just perfect down there. We had a great trip. And speaking of weather, man, it got a little front pushing through tonight, and that front's coming on through. Things are going to be changed. Got a call coming in. Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. You're on the air.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, Bulldog, man.
what's happening, man? What's going on?
What you got on your mind tonight?
Just getting around to eat a little supper here in a few minutes.
All right. Yeah, I got to get me some supper as soon as the show's over. What's give us the scoop on the coaching search for the Pike County Bulldogs.
Well, from what I've been told, there's a guy that was on the coaching staff in 2009 when Coach Stevenson was here by the name of Tillis Stone. He was I forgot what he coached on the coaching staff. I think he was something to do with offensive line coach.
Tillis Stone.
He's the current front runner right now for the job.
Well, where is he coaching now?
I don't know where he's coaching at now. He
Okay.
was coaching with Coach Stevenson when he went to Allen O'Brien, I believe.
Okay. So so he's got some ties to the program. If he comes back, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It's real good for that. Especially that we could use some ties to the program, especially.
Yep. You got him.
It's been a weird sports day on the forefront, ain't it?
Well,
With all
sure.
these coaches.
Sure has. Dan Mullen and Chip Lindsey within a couple of hours of each other.
Well, I figured Mullen was on the way out anyway. I didn't figure Chip Lindsey would have been out not as quick as it was. But
Right.
Well, Hey, Bulldog, do you know if Coach Holland's going to be around to help with the athletic program? Is he going to still be the athletic director? Have y'all heard that?
I don't know, but I imagine he'll probably still be teaching because he was teaching PE. I don't know if he's actually give it up. Period. Talking about the whole thing with teaching, or if he's just gonna stay on his teaching and not be a coach or what. I ain't really heard nothing off of that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, if you do, let us know. That'd be interesting.
I sure will, and hopefully
Right off the top, give me the first name that comes to your mind. Who's going to be the next coach at Troy?
next coach at Troy. Well, let's see. There ain't really too much.
I wanted somebody right off your kneecaps, man.
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna say Chiswick. I might be able to give Chiswick a shot. Chiswick or
Chiswick.
Make it convince Neal Brown to come back.
And Neal Brown's doing. He just won a big game Saturday now.
Yeah.
Gene Chiswick. You heard it right here on Sports Chat. Bulldog Johnny. Gene Chiswick.
I think they should give Chiswick a chance. I mean, he won a national championship. I mean, he could.
We just got a text. We just got a text from a good friend of ours that said, "Whatever happens, no more Auburn coaches." And there you go, Bulldog, pulling another Auburn coach.
Auburn coach, yeah.
Well, that's true too. You know, because Auburn coaches right now, I don't know if Auburn don't finish at 500. I think Hartford may be out after that. If they don't finish if they finish under 500, he probably won't be there. But probably next season if he don't perform.
All right. Well, we appreciate you calling.
I was going to tell y'all, I was very impressed with Highland Home Friday night and what they was able to accomplish, and that was really something that they was able to beat Lynette like they did.
Yeah, Lynette beating Laverne 33-0, and then Highland Home taking care of business against Lynette. That one shocked me too, but I sure was proud of them.
Hey, Johnny,
Yeah, I was too.
before we let you go, you heard it right here. Highland Home's going to beat Clark County. I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
Woo! Got it.
Well, you can go ahead and put this on your. You can go ahead and ring the bell on this one, Wally, because
He ain't got a bell.
I got one that's gonna get you right here.
Come on.
There will be. You can ring the bell on this and mark it on your calendar. Bulldog Johnny will be predicted this correctly. Hopefully, Highland Home and Brantley will be in the state championship game in their respective classifications.
2 Crenshaw County schools.
I hear you. There you go.
All right.
Bulldog.
Ding. You got a bell. Thank you for calling, Bulldog. You have a great Thanksgiving, bud.
Y'all too. We appreciate listening to y'all on Sunday nights on Facebook. Y'all continue doing what y'all doing, and let me know what y'all gonna do for the Christmas parade. I'm gonna have to tune in to watch that.
All right.
What y'all gonna be doing?
We will, bud. Take care.
All right.
See you, man. Bye. Bulldog Johnny calling in from Brundage.
He always loves, buddy.
It is, man.
He loves anything sports.
He does. Man, going right back to the weather real quick, I had this jotted down. They're saying 39 degrees tomorrow night, 34 Tuesday night, 32 Wednesday night, 34 Thursday night, 36 Friday night, and 30 Saturday night, man. Thanksgiving week is going to be cold.
I like a cold Thanksgiving.
Do you?
Man.
Yeah,
I like a cold Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're talking about being at the beach and the weather stuff. Man, it's always nice.
Yeah.
To me, the beach is gorgeous in November and December, January to me.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, a few days of good old cold weather, we can't beat it, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Get the soup and the camp stew out. And
Did you ever make your camp stew?
I did, but it
You see folks here
wasn't.
bring
Well, it wasn't my best batch in a couple of years. I've been nailing it for about 5 years straight. This wasn't my best batch. Now, it's good. We're eating it. It's good, but it just wasn't my best batch. Wasn't our best batch.
Well, let's see how the sporting weekend went. I got to
Give it
tell
to
you
me.
that. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, Brantley won.
Yeah.
Highland Home won.
Yeah.
Pike Liberal Arts won.
Big time.
And Alabama won, didn't it?
Whoa, now you forgot a few. Come on now. Forgot a few. Troy and Auburn both had terrible losses. Not only did Troy lose the game, they lost the coach. So now, the next coach at Troy, we don't know. By the way, Brandon Hall, the defensive coordinator, has been tabbed as the interim coach. But lots more to come on this Troy coaching deal later on in the show. Stay with us. And as far as Auburn's loss, man, they led that game 14 to nothing before the wheels fell off. And Troy was ahead 7-3, and it was almost halftime before they didn't ever score again. Troy didn't, and they just lost going away big time, 45 to 7, man.
Unbelievable, man. But yeah, the Auburn, you talking about wheels falling off now? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was just
Yep.
just gut wrenching. But hey, before we do get too deep in our show, we need to recognize the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots for winning the Alabama Independent Association 3A championship this past Friday evening.
Yep.
That is back-to-back, brother. AISA 3A championships for the Patriots, brother.
Back to back. Yes, sir, Wally. Yeah, before we get any deeper, you're exactly right. Pike Patriots win the 3A championship in the Independent Association. And, hey, you just got to pat them on the back. That's a job well done. Right. And I want to say kudos to Rush Hickson. He stepped in there and calmed the waters, calmed the storm, held the thing steady, didn't do anything to mess anything up, and kept those kids focused on the job at hand. When, Wally, the way that coaching thing went down at Pike Lib, that thing could have went south so easy.
No, exactly.
They do not need to lose sight of what Rush Hickson did that last week and a half. That was big time.
Oh, exactly. And speaking of Pike, heck, man, I think they're going to probably win it again in baseball and the basketball as well.
Me too, Wally. Easily, don't you think?
Oh, exactly.
They look, as far as them winning baseball, basketball, and softball, and all, look, they have proven their dominance over the other 7 schools that are in the 3A division of the Independent Association. Pike Lib has proven their dominance over those other 7 schools. Over and over the last 4 or 5 years, whatever. I think it's time that Pike Lib switch over to the public school competition. Now, that's just Neil Armstrong's opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion. That's just my opinion. They are killing these other 7 schools that are competing in the 3A division of the Alabama Independent School.
And I think it'd be very competitive. I mean, we were talking the other night, prime example, like their baseball team, they do step out of that box, and they do.
They go down to Florida.
They go to Florida.
And
they go to
beat
Georgia,
teams.
and they play J.R. Arnold.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, I don't know the future of AISA. It was so dominant for 3 to 4 decades.
Years.
And I think it's all to do with this. I think it's the money thing where
could be.
I was talking to a friend of ours that their kid goes to Tuscaloosa Academy that was there in Montgomery, the Pike beat. And I asked him, I said, why y'all going public? And he said, well, it's money. I mean, it ain't nothing against
money.
The association
old Greenback.
It's old Greenback, So, but anyway, something to ponder about.
Anyway, that's just my personal opinion. Look, they're killing those other 7 schools.
Oh yeah, not even close.
I mean, their athletic ability and the kids, the way they're coaching them up, they're dominating that.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So I think it's time. And the time is right.
Yep.
I think they really be very competitive in the public school arena.
Well, check this out. Did you see what happened to our man Dan Lovell? Good gracious.
I did. A couple hours ago.
Let me time out right here.
Yeah.
That cat come this close winning the SEC championship last year.
Fell apart.
That close,
Dude,
folks. That close.
Coaching is so cutthroat. It's what have you done for me lately?
You would think, now this is just Wally, you would think that the sports boosters, the administration of the athletic department would say, sorry, you just had a bad year.
Yeah.
We'll regroup. Thank you for last year taking Alabama to the last 15 seconds.
Yeah. That's how cutthroat that SEC coaching is.
I couldn't do it, man.
Now, I tell you, it wasn't the loss to Missouri. Well, it was the loss to Missouri, but it was Samford out of Birmingham
You think that was
his head was on the chopping block after that game. That was embarrassing to him down there in the swamp. In Gainesville, that happened. Now,
Wow.
I tell you, man, but yeah,
Wow.
and you know, Troy, LSU, Florida, Washington, and Virginia Tech are all currently looking for head coaches now. All of a sudden, we ain't even finished the season. Wally.
They're out there looking.
But you know, I mean, darn man, this coaching carousel's starting early this year. We still got another week,
And I think
rivalry week.
And I think after the Iron
Gary
Bowl,
Patterson's out too. Yeah,
I think after the Iron Bowl, Harrison will be gone too.
You do. We'll see.
I really do.
We'll
But
see.
you know, but one thing, Bell Tucker. Did you see that contract?
They locked him down.
$95 million
Yep.
extension at Michigan State last week. You know, that takes him off the board for the LSU.
He's got to, don't it?
Yeah, oh yeah. So I guess we're back to Bob Stoops, which, folks, the guy ain't coached since 2017.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Billy Napier, and maybe Bill O'Brien or James Franklin. You know, I'm gonna tell you, one of our big sponsors,
Yeah.
Dr. Billings,
Yeah.
which I sat with him at the game a little bit.
Yeah.
They're so mad at him right now.
Up in Penn State.
Up at Penn State. I mean, I'm sure they want somebody to come.
No,
in,
they really.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Hey, don't forget about Doty just put him on the screen. Gary Patterson. He stepped down at TCU a couple weeks ago, man, and he had some really, really nice big years at TCU. I mean, he coached them up down there. And you got to look. Gary Patterson was recruiting 2 stars and 3 stars. And he had some huge years down there. Is there any chance Urban Meyer leaves Jacksonville? Or is he did his week out on the town in Ohio taint him too much for any of that now?
well, I will tell you this, Neil. I read something this morning, as a matter of fact, about there's a lot of locker room problems in Jacksonville right now. And he is really upset with Pretty Boy, the quarterback.
Yeah.
And I don't know if next week he's going to be benched.
Talking about Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, folks. He may be benched next week. He said he's not doing his assignments.
Oh, boy.
So here we go.
Oh,
So you're right.
boy.
Does that mean that
He's unhappy.
he's unhappy? I mean, I don't know. But I will tell you this. I heard on John and Barry Sports Line that Brian Harsin,
Auburn's coach.
yep, could be on the list for the Washington job.
He just got to Auburn.
Well, he's got Boise State connections,
Yeah.
and somehow he knows somebody high up in Washington.
Yeah.
So,
Peterson,
and I don't think
Chris
he's
Peterson.
I don't think he's happy here.
It's just not the SEC.
It's just not a good fit.
He don't
man.
look happy, does he?
He
It's
does.
always a scowl.
I'm gonna tell you, SEC coach, unless you're Saban
Or Saban.
or Coach Saban, here's the problem. You're fighting that man every week,
Oh,
no
man.
matter if you're
Top
not playing
recruits.
him.
Top
Yeah.
recruits.
So, but anyway, y'all listen to this. We got a great show tonight. Neil's going to read off our commercial sponsors, but y'all don't leave right yet. Y'all listen who helps us out. Here.
Firehouse Subs, Mr. Mattress, Alabama Restoration, Preston Steakhouse, All-Star Collision, Crease Agency, Sorrel College of Business, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, Eddie Billings Dentistry in Laverne, Crow's Chicken of Brundage, Southern Animal and Hospital Pet Resort, Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Southern Grill and Patio, Severa Ralph Baker Hastings and Reeves, Attorneys at Law, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, Health Actions, UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Glow Boutique, Troy Eye Care, Hooks Barbecue, the Pig Cafe, and the Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen. Appreciate what y'all do for us. We're up against our first break. We'll be right back. Hey, what are you not coming in to get some Crow's Chicken and Brundage?
I need some nugget sauce, man.
I'd like a nugget dinner with extra sauce and roll. Don't worry about him. He's all the time over in the door.
Lord bless you. Nugget dinner.
We're going to eat it here. Crow's and Brundage.
Frozen brundage.
Oh man, what a nice day with the windows down.
Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey man, what's that smell?
What do you mean? That's Hooks Barbecue, man.
Oh, that's
Hooks.
Oh, I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Good Lord. Wally, what in the world? Hooks, baby. Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-bone me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget spinner? Wally, did you have a
sorry,
wreck?
Mr. Wally.
Man, this girl right here is playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone, and T-bone me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You gained donuts? Neil, call Jason Jones.
What is it?
Out of oxygen, man.
Oxygen? You got your snorkeling device right there. What do you mean you're out of oxygen?
Oh, all this is to show people where you are, man.
What's that? Why do you can breathe through that?
I need to call Jason.
Unbelievable. Jason, can you bring some oxygen from Jones Medical Supply down to St. Andrews State Park at the Jetties? Wally needs some oxygen. Call Jason Jones for all your oxygen needs. We're out here at this lovely pond with the Alabama Real Estate Connection crew. They can hook you up with all types of land, recreational sports, ponds, and everything. We're fishing to catch us a big old brim.
I got one, Wally. Deal. What if you want something other than just a fishing pond?
Well, if you're looking for hunting land, the Alabama Real Estate Connection will help you with all your hunting land needs too. Here are the agents right here. They'll hook you up with your hunting land.
Call us.
Make sure you contact the Alabama Real Estate Connection for all your real estate needs. Look at these fine agents right here. All your real estate needs. They can find anything for you, maybe even a Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Mill, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh my God, Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, bro.
Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe. 3, 2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
Hey, he's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. I'm over here. What? The ball bounced in front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately. Many fantasies were that's off the wall. On that day.
Weird science, man. Wasn't that Weird Science? Or Breakfast Club?
I think it was Weird Science. Him and Lee.
It's a good song, man.
That's off the wall right there.
That's off the wall.
I needed to do something different. I wanted to try something different. There, the Fascination. I heard it on Sirius Radio today. I said, that's what I'm playing.
That's what you're playing. There you go.
Hey, it's time for our Facebook funnies real quick before we get into our recreation sports. You know it's bad when your mechanic calls in 2 priests. Adorn that thing. Oh, yeah, that's good. We have frozen ice. What other kind of ice we got, man?
I put that on Facebook.
Yeah. Before calculators, people used abacus. Abacus. Used an abacus.
Abacus. There we go.
Abba and kiss, abacus.
All right.
Helping grandma with her controller. Yes, yes, I'm going to have to do that.
What is
that? It's masking tape over every button except for those 4.
That is good. That's good.
Oh, I'd like to know what situations extra heavy duty mayo needed just in case of heavy duty mayo. Well, heavy duty,
Heavy
heavy duty mayonnaise.
Extra.
People are so judgmental. I can tell just by looking at them. Look at cutting their eyes. Oh, that's good stuff, man. Hey, we had some really good recreation stuff, Wally.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, let's talk first. Brundage 12U recreation football team, baby. They win their league Super Bowl.
And I forgot to type it on the script. They also won what they call the Turkey Bowl.
The Turkey.
Yeah, but after I wrote the script, they texted me back and said, in addition to the Super Bowl, we won the Turkey Bowl. They won 2 bowls.
2 bowls in one day, man.
I don't know if it's the same day.
That's pretty good. You win 2 bowls, man.
Congratulations to the Brundage 12U football players. Also, Laverne, the 8U recreation football team, they won their Super Bowl. So, way to go, Laverne 8U.
Yeah. All right. And Troy Recreation 12U girls soccer wins their state championship, man.
And also the boys, 8U Troy soccer wins the state championship as well. I mean, recreation. We love highlighting our recreation sports. That is so awesome.
Yeah,
so congratulations to the Troy 8U soccer team on their state championship as well. I think they're co-ed, some girls and some boys.
Some boy, okay, well, that's cool.
So that's really neat right there.
Well, what about some hoopies?
Some high school basketball. It is high school basketball time. Carroll of Ozark beats Cottonwood this week, 66-59. Bryson Dawkins, whose name we knew from the football field, led all scorers with 32 points for Carroll, while Jordan Killings added another 19. Earlier this week, in another game, Carroll also beat Daleville 82-39. Johnny Coleman led all scorers for the Eagles with 23 points in that one. Bryson Dawkins was right behind him with 21, and Lakeith Pearson, who we know from football, added 10 points as well. Brian Beckwith led Daleville with 13 points.
Well, Hewitt Trussell beat Dothan 70-66 in overtime. A.J. Porter, he had 15 points. J.D. Palm had 14 points, and Bryson Berry 12. And Thomas Dowd finished it out with 11 for the Wolves in their loss.
Yeah, Charles Henderson played as well this week. They beat Barber County 81-25.
Was that a typo? Dude,
Woo!
gracious.
They put it on them, didn't they?
For Barber County.
Tay Knox led the Trojans with 14 points. Jacarian Burney, the wide receiver from the Trojans football team, had 13. And Jaiwan Boyd threw in 12 points for CHHS. Daquishan Grubbs had 12 points to lead Barber County.
All right. Dale County, 72. Houston County, 34. Darian Crossley had 23 points. Christian Ross had 19. And 13 rebounds, and Cole Weed 11 points to lead Dale County.
Staying with basketball, Geneva 82, Sampson 47. Timothy McReynolds had 10 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 assists, and Evan Griffin had 12 points, 10 rebounds to lead Geneva, which also got 14 points from Reagan Brannon and Noah Johnson, and 10 points from Talon Johnson. Coy Ingram had 10 points, Jacob Branch 9, and Luke Reed and Zay Peacock 8 each for Sampson.
Zion Chapel 43, Kinston 41. Braden Watson hit a basket with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left, and Zay Adair hit a 1 of 2 3 throws with just under 20 seconds left to finish off a game-ending 7-0 run and gives the Rebels a comeback win. Brady Cobb had 17 points, and Chase Hortzman 9 for the Zion Chapel. For Kinston, Tripp Hawthorne, he had 15 points, and Connor Tew had 9 points and 6 rebounds. And earlier in the week, the Rebels also beat Sampson 45-15. Rebels, man, they're pretty strong.
They must be able to shoot the lights out, buddy, from the outside. And also sticking with basketball, switching over to the girls' basketball, the Laverne basketball girls won a tournament earlier this weekend. So congrats to the ladies from Laverne High School on winning a tournament. Anytime you win a tournament, that's something special. So congrats to the Laverne ladies on winning their tournament.
Well, I tell you what, man, we're rolling now with basketball, and I know there's probably going to be a lot of tournaments that's coming up in the Thanksgiving
tournaments
and Christmas tournaments and stuff. And with that, we got our second break, so just don't mess with those dials that's got tape on it. We'll be right back.
I'm laughing at Dirty Hill to sign up upside down. We'll be right back.
Wait, where's your dad?
Let me come outside, the house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally? Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neal. You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today. What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital Pet Resort?
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spaying and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is this the guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh, no. Yes, it is.
He was in last week. week and bought all my sweet grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough sweet grace at home. Put that stuff back. Man, it's good stuff, man. Please come to Glow on the square, shop local. Come and get you some sweet grace before Wally gets it all. Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're going to run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies. Cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brothers Street. UPS store, all your printing needs.
Man, did you see the size of that crowd, man? Man, the Pompadour's that big down here, dude.
I don't know what it is, man. It must be these shirts.
Oh, yeah.
They like these shirts, man. Deep South Apparel, Pete Van Horn in Montgomery.
And heck yeah, man, they even go good, even salt water they can.
Salt water fishing. Deep South Apparel in Montgomery. Call Pete Van Horn.
Who's that, babe?
I forget her name. Crow. What's her name? Cheryl Crow.
Sure.
The Betty.
I like putting the Bud Light
My
things on my head. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Put the Bud things on my
my comment always when I hear that song is it was very popular when Michelle and I got married. And part of our honeymoon trip, we went a couple destinations, but part of our honeymoon trip, we spent 3 or 4 nights in Los Angeles. And we did the Hollywood tours and all that. And we were on Sunset Boulevard, and that song came on in our rental car.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And we slowed down and just listened to the
Just
whole
listened
song
to it.
on the Sunset Boulevard.
That's
That's pretty cool. That's and so now every time I hear that for the rest of my life, that's what I think about.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we're back to football now. What we at? The semifinals.
Yeah.
This is the semifinals. This
Right.
coming up
It's
week.
the Final Four.
Final Four is what we'll call it. But of course, we talked about Pike Lib earlier, but they beat Tuscaloosa Academy 41-21. Tuscaloosa cut it to 28-21 in the third quarter, but Marcellus Hobby reeled off a 58-yard touchdown run. Shortly after that, Cam Baker ran it in for 32 yards, and that pretty much sealed the deal.
That sealed the deal. The Patriots won, as we said earlier, if you weren't tuned in, back-to-back AISA 3A state championships. Also, Andalusia beats UMS Wright 20-14, and what a game that was. And Pike Road beat Faith 42-0, and Montgomery Academy beat T.R. Miller 28-0.
Now, Neal, did I hear right that UMS Wright, with 1 second left, tried to score, and they stopped them on the 1 yard line?
Yes. It was a goal line stand.
Goal line stand. Well, that's huge. For those
Yeah, it
kids.
wasn't just that one play. It was other plays. They were right there.
Oh, was it?
Goal line
Wow.
stand, yeah.
Other scores from our area: Catholic 41, Hillcrest Evergreen 6. Catholics just, man, they are just a juggernaut, man.
That's
I
right.
mean, they're
They are.
unbelievable.
Yep.
Highland Home 15, Lynette 14, and Brantley 20, Key 14. And for Brantley, Keldrick Brown, number 4 for the Bulldogs, had a heck of a game, brother. He ran the ball 14
He did.
times for 79 yards and a touchdown. While he also compiled 7.5 tackles. So
Yep.
14 carries
14 for
and-
79. Now, that's against Keith. They haven't
Yeah.
let anybody rush for 20 yards all year.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And also, he had 7 tackles, and half of them were for loss. That's gigantic. So, Keldrick, you're our Marco's Pizza Bean Bean Player of the Week. You win a large one-top apiece from Marco's and Troy. To wait till Tuesday to come get your pizza. Just call them and tell them you're Neal and Wally's Marco's Player of the Week.
congratulations to Keldrick Brown, number 4. Probably the Charles Henderson people remember number 4 from that game. But way to go, and congratulations, Keldrick, on that, man. I tell you what, Wally, let's just do something a little different. Let's cover the Final Four in every single division.
I like that.
You know, some of these teams are not even around our area, but let's cover the Final Four in every division. I'll start. In 1A, you got in the Final Four, Brantley versus Sweetwater and Wadley versus Pickens County. In 2A, you got Highland Home versus Clark County and Cleveland versus Mars Hill Bible, which we saw against Goshen 2 or 3 years ago. And in 3A, Montgomery Academy versus Montgomery Catholic. Boy, that's going to be just an in-town shootout right there. And James Sparrow's alma mater, Sax versus Piedmont.
Did you say Sack of Suds?
Sax Suds.
Sax.
Yeah.
But man, I'm pulling for Sax, and when we get the beat Wally's, Still Wally's Pizza, you might see a Sax game in there just for James.
Just for James, okay.
All right, 4A, Viger versus Jackson. That's going to be a great game.
Yep.
Madison Academy versus Aniana.
And Aniana won the 4A state championship, 7 years ago?
Yep, against
Charles Henderson.
Yep, Andalusia versus Pike Grove. Whew.
Rematch.
And Pleasant Grove versus Fairview. In 6A, Hillcrest Tuscaloosa versus Hueytown. And Mountain Brook versus Clay Chalkville.
Yep.
And then 7A, of course, it was settled this past week. It's going to be Central Phoenix City versus Thompson.
Yeah, they'll get an extra week to prepare. So Central Phoenix City and Thompson won't play this week. They'll just be waiting on their state championship game.
Hey, and I was talking to some people up in the Troy game yesterday, and they were saying, the two people I talked to, there's a possibility that 7A is going to extend another 20-something schools.
Okay.
So
they'll be on schedule with everybody else.
Gotcha. So I'm waiting to see if that passed in realignment, which will be the second week in December this year.
Okay.
And then also David Doty. I don't know who this guy is, but he's Still Wally's Pizza.
Man, after all these years.
Unbelievable.
All these years trying to win that pizza. Look at a picture.
Oh, you know what he did when he came in?
That's an incredible looking windbreaker right there.
I'm telling you. Was that a members only?
Members only, probably.
That's members only. He wanted the pizza tonight. I said, I said, you got to wait Tuesday.
Way to go, David, man. That was some good picking right there, man.
Tough. Let me back up and punt. We had about 4 to get.
Nail it.
Noah's one of them. He complained that I changed the score or something. I don't know. But no.
Come down to the points.
Came down to the
Comes
points.
down to the points a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
And it'll probably be the same with this week. And I got to tell you who the games are.
Come on with it.
All
Come
right.
on with it.
Got some good ones here. Brantley. Well, Sweetwater is at Brantley. Okay. Wadley at Pickens County.
Okay.
Highland Home at Clark County. And I went ahead and told Johnny Bulldog.
Yep.
Highland Home is going to beat Clark County.
That's right. Well, he said it too. He said Highland Home and Brantley are both going to be in the state championship.
State championship.
So they're together.
All right. Then we got Jackson at Viger.
Put it on.
That's going to be put on. That's going to be a. Whew.
Yeah, Jackson Viger.
Yes. And Piedmont at Sax.
Who's James going to pull for now?
I think James go with Sax. And then Montgomery Academy at Montgomery.
Have they played this year? Montgomery Academy and Catholic?
No, they had Montgomery Catholic played Trinity.
Trinity, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's going to be
And what's your total point game?
The first one, the Brantley versus Sweetwater. Now, I've heard some people yapping that Sweetwater's going to get Brantley, but I don't know, man. Brantley's pretty tough.
Tucker Gilcrease is back and healthy. Now, they did just fine with their ninth grade quarterback, who is going to be something special, too.
Yeah.
But Tucker Gilcrease is back, and with number 4 running the ball, Keldrick Brown,
Man.
Tell you what. And
we're
up against another break. But
when we get back, we got college football, but I got to tell you a little story about John and Barry calling and show Saturday. That happened Friday.
Okay. It would be something special, though, if 2 teams from Crenshaw County were playing for the state championship. Mm-hmm. Y'all can do it, guys. You can do it, man. And we'll be right back. We're up against another break. Preston, I'm so hungry. I'm hungry too. You ready? What are you doing?
Kelly Tater.
What are you doing? Wally, that's somebody's food.
What kind of nut are you?
I'm so sorry. He gets in a trance when we come to Preston's. I apologize. He is a nut job. Hey, snap out of it, man. Oh, that's not yours.
Oh, where Preston's are?
Come out to Preston's and get your own Kaylee Tater. Wally, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing at that time?
Oh, Neil, I'm gonna put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25?
Yeah.
They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. Hey, they also do brake work and change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rim. I'll take 63413 Roadmart on 231. What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, Neil, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in.
You see Mr. Mike?
Man, is Mr. Crease in? Wally has hit a deer, and he's got insurance with Crease Agency. Mike!
Wally, what happened?
Wally's hit a deer, man.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Can you mount this thing?
Well, I mounted the one I killed. I guess we'll mount yours
We're
too.
gonna-
But first, we're going to fix your truck.
That
Good
sounds
deal.
good.
Call the Crease Agency for all your insurance needs.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming
What?
everywhere. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all your girls?
getting a big green egg, man. Only place in Florida that's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you
Oh,
say?
yeah, got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. We got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North Three Notch in Troy, Alabama. Man, I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy, and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town, Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. What are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Bill, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose? So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
Uh-oh.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Winnie Traver play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the States. Also, Best Catfish Awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Trawick, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see.
What Caddyshack he was doing. Oh, I love that song, man.
Look Caddyshack.
That gopher.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Look.
Okay, I got to tell you what happened Friday.
Okay, go ahead.
Everybody knows I call in John Berry, big friend of ours as well.
Pick three.
Pick three to win a $50 gift card to one of their advertising agencies. But anyway, I got a friend that works with her. Her name's Caitlin Beatty. She's helped us before. Anyway, she's always talking about how good she could pick. I said, well, why don't you pick?
Yeah.
So Caitlin said, I have to make a fake name.
Yeah.
I said, use this name, Mary Stanwick. That's the girl on Fletch. So I'm sitting there in the office listening. About that time, she comes on.
You're not going to get that past Barry.
Barry.
John may not have caught it.
Well, I think both of them did. They said, up next, Mary Stanwick. And John, I could hear Barry go, They knew it was something I done put up. And John said, well, if he can't win it, I guess he'd get somebody else to help him.
You should have told Killer it was John Stevenson Jensen.
John Cock toast. That's it. But anyway,
oh man,
she lost.
She lost.
And I lost too. Thank you, Auburn.
Yeah. What are you doing picking Auburn?
Thank you, Auburn.
Backup quarterback.
Unbelievable.
All right. Speaking of Auburn in college football, the Troy Trojans hosted App State this weekend, and took it on the chin, 45-7. But I'm gonna tell you, man, Troy was in the game late in the second quarter. They were leading 7-3. Right, but now App State scored right before halftime to lead 10-7. But Troy was leading that game 7-3 very late in the second quarter. Very late in the second quarter, and then when they come out of halftime, they just unraveled really quick, just like they did against Louisiana the weekend before. Just really weird coming out of the locker room, just uncannily, just like Louisiana Saturday before. And as we said in our opening, Troy Athletic Department announced earlier today that Chips Lindsey and them were parting ways. And let's see, who do I like? I like Rich Rodriguez. I like Gary Patterson. I like Dan Mullen and Mike Turk. That's the Neil Armstrong pick. What you think, man?
I like them.
You like any of those?
I like Summerall.
Summerall, okay.
You know,
Big Troy.
Big Troy guy.
Yeah, that's keeping it in the roots.
You know, I think he would be a good fit. I mean, he knows a lot of folks. I mean, he is good. And I'm going off on a big limb here, who I'm about to tell you the next.
Okay.
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders, prime time.
Prime time.
That's his next step up from Jackson State.
Exactly, it's his next step up. He does have Southern roots here in Alabama. I mean, he played at Florida State. Yep. You know, he's from Florida anyway. Yep. You know, it's a long shot. I mean, would the Board of Trustees want to risk getting a high caliber?
He's flamboyant.
Very flamboyant. Is that the face you want?
Yeah.
I mean, again, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I mean,
you don't ever doubt his athletic ability.
Oh my goodness.
Baseball, football, you name it, buddy.
And also, I always heard he's a good Christian. Mm-hmm. You know, he's a preacher, as a matter of fact. Yep. Too. And I love those commercials.
The Aflac commercials.
Aflac commercials kill me, but that's something to think about. It could be a good fit. I mean, you just don't know. But anyway.
Barry, okay, Sanders. Let's think about it now. Rich Rod, Gary Patterson, Dan Mullen, or Mike Turk. Either one of those four I'm good with.
I tell you another one that I'd like to see come here.
What about Terry Bowden?
I was about to say Terry Bowden.
Rich Rodriguez and Terry Bowden are together right now.
I think
at ULM.
You know, Terry's mother is in Tallahassee. You know,
they used to do camps here all the time.
Camps here all the time.
Yep.
Is he happy in Monroe? I mean, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I think of Monroe is Duck Dynasty.
That's where it is. Yeah.
And a lot of duck hunting. But it's going to be interesting.
It is. Troy finishes the season next weekend at Atlanta. They play Georgia State, and they need that win to become bowl eligible.
And I hope they get it, man. Yeah. I went to the game and saw the senior day, and it gets kind of emotional if you sit there and watch, you know. Yeah. Especially a lot of those guys have been there that got the COVID rate.
They've been 5 and 6 year seniors.
6 year seniors, you know, and to go out on a win and to be bowl eligible. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of folks, they want to joke on bowl games. When a university gets a bowl game and it's not a championship game, that's an award to the fan where they can go to another city, have a trip, and reward those players.
And a lot of people don't realize this. That's an extra 3 or 4 weeks of practice. Legally. In pads.
You're right, brother.
In pads.
You're right.
Yep.
And as our producer said, big money.
Yep.
All right, now let's go to Alabama real quick. Yep. Alabama scored 42 on Arkansas, and they needed every one of them, brother, because they just barely get by 42-35. They also locked down the West with that win.
They locked it up.
Thank goodness Bryce Young and his record-breaking games. That was incredible, man.
It really was. There, look at that right there.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yep.
Bryce Young was 31 for 40 for 559 yards and 5 touchdowns. But that defense, buddy, let me tell you, that they couldn't start Arkansas. No. And I'm going to tell you this.
Before you go to Burks, the wide receiver for Arkansas, he's a top 5 draft pick.
Yeah.
He's going to go in the top 5, 6, 7. He's the real deal, Burks. Go ahead now.
I'm saying this right here live on Sunday night. How can Alabama stop Auburn offense?
Now, Auburn stops their own self.
Yeah, well, but after what I saw them.
We ain't got a kicker?
I don't know. I mean, It's just crazy. But the Bama travels to Auburn. It's coming up Saturday. 2:30 kick on CBS.
It is.
What's your prediction on it?
Alabama's going to win, and it'll probably be win big.
Well,
Auburn's
it's favored like 20-something.
19.5, what I saw. 19.5.
Take Auburn, folks. Let me tell you.
Hey, look at. I'm glad you put that up, David, right there. 14 consecutive years of 10-win seasons. 14 consecutive years of 10-win seasons. I was a teenager and in college when Bobby Bowden was doing his thing at Florida State. I never, ever thought that somebody would tie Bobby Bowden 10-win seasons or beat it. And it's about to happen.
It's about to happen.
That's how impressive Nick Saban has been in Alabama. That is incredible, folks.
Man.
There was people that said that Bobby Bowden could rest easy in his grave. Nobody would ever do 14 seasons of 10 wins again because of the recruiting and all this kind of stuff. Here it is, folks. Here it is. 14 wins. Alabama, Nick Saban has tied Bobby Bowden. And now look where Florida State is now. Could Alabama fall that far in the near future?
It's very possible, Bill. Very possible. But going back to first of the show, if you didn't see it, I sat right here and said Dan Mullen took that man that you just saw a picture of to the wire in the SEC championship game last year. And now he's in the unemployment line looking for a stimulus check.
What have you done for me lately?
I'm telling you, I don't understand it. I feel sorry for coaches, man. I just really do.
I do too. Hey, we're up against our last break of the night. We'll take it right now. We'll be right back. We'll talk about Auburn and more coaching searches.
Dadgummit. Man, what's going on, Wally? What's wrong with that thing? Oh, Neal, Dad, my gum, man. I can't cut grass. I can't have nothing anymore.
Is it broke?
I don't know.
I chopped it all up over there.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. What I should have done was called Blake Turner Returner Mowing at 334-465-0600, and I wouldn't be in this predicament
Look
right
at
here.
this. Best rates in town. Call Blake Turner. He'll give you a low quote. He'll give you the best job.
What in the world are you doing up under this mobile home and the hitch of the truck?
Neal, I just bought a brand new mobile home from Smith Manufacturing, baby.
Well, if you bought it from Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, they set it up for free for you. They deliver it, set it up. They even hook up the AC and include the dirt work. 566-3883. You serious, Clark? I'm serious, Clark. Double wides, single wides, sheetrock housing. Come see them, Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes. Come on, man. Get up from there. Come on.
Hey, Neal, man, I need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night with Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys yesterday. You already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I
Pulled your leg
pulled
muscle?
my leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope so.
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, have you seen Mr. Wally?
Is this him over here? He's been sleeping here every night for the past week.
Oh, my God. Wally, wake up, man. Wally, what are you doing asleep at Mr. Mattress?
Oh, man, these beds are so comfortable with Mr. Mattress.
My gosh, Wally, you can't be sleeping up here. Do y'all even know how you got in here?
No idea.
They got Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, Nectar, Troy, Enterprise, Montgomery. Come see the dream team and Mr. Mattress. Wally, we got a show to do. Come on, get up, man. Get up.
Man,
Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield,
get
man?
the core, dude.
Corn?
Yeah.
You can't get people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 or Greenhawk where it's fresh produce? Come on, man.
Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, best butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020. Here, man.
Well, I'm up here at Bill Jackson. I'm about to break in this Raptor right here and go take it for a test drive, bro.
Hey, you want to break in? Why don't you just ask them for a test drive? They're nice. They're up here. Bill Jackson 4, Bill Jackson Chip. Hey, Bill Jackson's got both sides of 231 covered, man. F-150s, Mustang GTs, Chevy Tahoes, Cadillacs, GMC trucks, you name it. Come to Bill Jackson Auto for all your auto needs.
My dad
That's
knows it.
banjo right there.
The Carter family.
Is there any lyrics?
Yeah.
June Carter?
June Carter. That my dad would know that, bud. That was called the
All right, Mr. Mack.
Wildwood Flower.
The Wildwood
Well,
Flower.
hey, one of our good viewers, Bob Maddox,
Yeah.
attorney, big buddy of ours,
Yeah.
he said that Montgomery Academy did play Catholic the regular season, got slumped 42-0.
Ooh, so it is a
And
rematch.
exactly. And also, I wanted to say this. 26 teams remain in the AHSAA playoffs. 18 are number 1 seeds. 5 are number 2, 3 are 3 seeds, and no other 4 seeds remain. Andalusia,
So no 4 seeds made it.
Yep, Andalusia, Piedmont, and Highland Home
Are the
are
three seeds.
That's cool. Thank you, Chip.
Yeah, Chip. He always gives.
You're always going to help us
He
out,
gets a
man.
tidbit, and it's awesome too.
Awesome.
Usually.
Thank you, man.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hey, going to Auburn, they jump out to a 14-0 lead over South Carolina yesterday, but can only muster 3 more points the rest of the game. They fell to the Gamecocks over in Carolina, 21-17 over in Columbia. T.J. Finley, the backup quarterback, got the start due to Bo Nix's injury. He was 17 for 32 for 188 yards and 1 touchdown. Tank Bixby, he had a huge day. He ran for 164 yards and a touchdown, but hey, it wasn't enough, man. The defense got exposed at Mississippi State. They got exposed at Mississippi State. So South Carolina went straight for the jugular with the same type of pass plays, and it worked. And they beat Auburn 21-17. Like Wally said earlier, the Iron Bowl's coming up next week. CBS 2:30.
Yep. Tank Bigsby may put 400 yards on Bama.
Somebody said on one of our Facebook posts today that they predicted that Tank Bixby will be the next big name in the transfer portal. And I got to thinking, why? If he was going to transfer, he would have done it last year when the coaching changes.
Exactly right.
So he must be just a big-time Auburn guy and wants to stay, because with the coaching changes and him not even knowing who the next coach was going to be, that would have been the time to transfer.
We got a question for Auburn fans.
Yeah,
Are
go
y'all
ahead.
gonna, if y'all beat Bama, do y'all tear the goalpost down when we rank second, or is that only when you're number 1? We just
Absolutely.
need to know.
Tear it down
So
either
we're
way.
y'all gonna tear it down
either
if y'all
way.
beat Bama.
And they're going to roll tumors too.
Okay, I
Yeah,
figured
yep,
that.
yep,
All right,
yep.
other notes. Cincinnati stays undefeated.
They
Neil.
did.
They're going to go to 3 or 4. I guarantee you.
Okay.
All right. They defeated SMU 48-14. Neil, Cincinnati has to be in, right? Now, come on.
They got to be in.
Okay.
But not with Neal, but they got to be in at the end.
Yeah, Oregon lost big time to Utah.
They
Buddy.
did.
It's over.
They did. Now, I'm going to tell you, man, the top 4's in a mess. If Alabama loses to Georgia, we say, may not. Alabama may not lose. Everybody's marking it up as a Georgia win. It's not they got to play the game.
Georgia's going to be favored by 3 touchdowns.
No, they're not. Come on, man. But if Alabama does lose to Georgia, do they allow a 2-loss team in over Cincinnati? Because we all know if Alabama and Cincinnati was to play, Alabama would beat them, right? I think they would. You don't think they would? Does the committee let them in over Alabama?
Man, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
What about Michigan?
Well, Michigan, dude, let me tell you this. They
get a lot of love.
They smashed Maryland. I'm making a prediction right here.
Oh, boy. They're going to beat Cincinnati.
They're going to beat Ohio State this week.
Ooh, you talking about a top
Do you
4
think
mess.
you think that's going to
That's going to leave Alabama with 2 losses and Ohio State with 2 losses.
I mean, you think Ohio State's going? They got to go to Ann Arbor.
They do, man. Right now I got Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, Michigan. Right now, that's all going to change. Hey, we appreciate you being with us tonight. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Love all your relatives. Hugs and kisses to all your relatives, because you just never know. Neil said it right here. Love your relatives. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you next week.
Love you guys. See you.